Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on this one we're going to be going over the Ditto raid that's out for 3 days, and you're going to want to do this raid. It's absolutely amazing, whether it's for training your competitive Pokemon or trying to get a 5 or 6 IV Masuda method Ditto, and I'm going to show you the best ways of doing this raid so you can do as many as you can across the next 3 days. So as you can see right here on the right, it will be a guaranteed 5 max IVs when you catch these Dittos. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, all 5 max IVs at the very least. And then you have a 1 in 31 chance to get the last IV as max. So if you can get a 6 IV Ditto, amazing. And on average, you probably need to do like 31 raids to get that. But that's only on average, not guaranteed. Now there's 3 different Pokemon that you can use to do this. Going to be the 3 best ones of doing it anyway, in my opinion. If you find someone else, let me know. First one is going to be Ditto. He transforms into you, and all he can use is transform. Pretty much the raid done with. Second one is going to be Sinisty. So you catch one of these, level it up to level 60, and then you teach it Shell Smash and forget all its other moves, and the only move it can use is Shell Smash, and this lowers its own defense and special defense for your teammates to just wipe it out. Third, going to be a Magikarp. There's a place where you can catch level 5 Magikarps, and it will only have Splash. So it transforms into you, uses Splash, it's game over. I'm going to show you where to get each of these Pokemon. Ditto, you pretty much just get that. All 3 of these Pokemon have really low base stats as well. Now, I'd highly recommend going with the actual Magikarp, so I'm going to show you where to get that first. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over here, so fly to Pocopath Lighthouse, and then just jump off the edge into the water. When you're in the water, you will see Magikarps. Just go ahead and approach them and encounter them. As you can see, this one's level 3. Just catch it. After you've caught it, visit Levincia North. And in the Chansey supply shops, you can buy nature mints. Now, what we're looking for, let me just go in my bag. You're looking for any mint that decreases its own defense. So right here, we have the Lonely Mint. It increases the attack, but reduces the defense. And that's the one I'm going to be using. As you can see there, down in defense, up in attack. Because a lot of the actual attackers are probably going to be physical attackers, Iron Hands mainly. And after you've got your Magikarp, which I'm guessing is what you're going to go after, that's all you need to do really. Just change its nature and you're good to go. Now, if you're going after the Masuda method Dittos, what you can do, if you've got a friend that plays the game, just make like a Japanese account or something like that on your Switch. Get him to invite you with a link code, join it, and he's going to be using the Magikarp, and the AI should finish it off, and you can bring a Pokemon to just attack it or whatever. If you have 2 Switches, you can do it that way. But this is going to be the best way of getting your Masuda Dittos. Now, I'm just going to go over a few things as to why you should want these Pokemon. So having a 6 IV Ditto is obviously really good for breeding future competitive Pokemon, but you will need the Destiny Nut. But luckily, this raid drops Destiny Nut, so that's sorted. It also drops Everstone, so that's also amazing. You can also use it to farm for 0 speed IV Dittos. This is good for Pokemon that have like Trick Room and all that stuff. Now, going over the actual rewards, it can drop the Tera Shard of whatever you're fighting, Bottle Caps, Ability Capsules, Everstones, Destiny Nuts, every single vitamin, including PP Ups, large candies, extra large candies, all the berries that reduce certain stats that help with EV training, and rare candies. Now that we've gone over all the basics, let me actually show you. So on the map, you'll see a lot of like raids that have aura around them. Just go to any of them. Now, while this weekend is up, I would highly recommend challenging as a group. If this weekend goes by and you don't want to connect to the internet because you don't want to lose your Samurott and your Ditto, then you will have to challenge alone. It will just take a bit longer, but this is definitely better in a group. So challenge as a group, let anyone join. Now, we just want 1 person to join. As soon as someone joins, ready up, and then just wait for them to ready up, and then you can start the battle. Now, it would be easier with 3 people, of course, because sometimes you don't actually know how strong the other person is. They could be using a level 70 Pokemon that's not EV and IV trained and do no damage. So if you want to wait for 3 people to join, would highly recommend it. But I'm just showing you with 1 other person. So the Ditto transforms into us. Now it can only use Splash. And then what you want to do from here is go in your chairs and just use Go All Out. The other Ditto is going to use Splash. And then we're going to go all out again. And then one of your teammates is most likely going to one-shot the actual Ditto. It goes down, it's that fast. More than likely, you will finish this raid in under a minute. I'm not going to catch it, don't want it. But look at these rewards. Now, the rewards aren't too bad. You can get kind of everything, but you don't get much of it. So I'm probably not going to be farming for items. Now, if you do want to use Sinisty or Ditto, you can catch Sinisty around Alphanada. and you can catch Ditto transformed into other Pokemon around Medali. You probably want to use an encounter power sandwich for catching the actual low-level Dittos around here, and then running into every single one of them or something. But that's going to be the new event. I highly recommend, if you don't have a Masuda Pokemon, or you want some competitive breeding Pokemon, to do these raids as much as you can to collect those Pokemon. Probably one of the most useful raids that has actually come out, and one of the easiest raids that have come out by far. And if you're interested in some really good builds, then I'm going to put a playlist on screen right now full of raid builds. I think we actually have over 100 raid builds now. Then just click there, and I'll catch you on the next one.